got an email sent to me and they asked, have you ever tried Backpackers Pantry? I got to thinking, yeah, what the heck, I might as well give it a try and see what it's all about. I never had these before, so this ought to be kind of interesting, but always willing to try new things. What the heck. First off, looking at the package, the thing I see that they don't do to it is there's no protein count. They don't tell you how much protein is in each one of the meals. The neat thing I like is they put this little window down at the bottom. Actually, you can see what food is inside there, and I thought that was kind of cool. But they do have the nutritious and the carbohydrates on the back, so we'll go through that in a minute. So let's figure out exactly how much water this is going to take. So it looks like, whoa, 2 3/4 cups. That's quite a bit of water. Why is that? Okay, out of a 2,000 a day calorie diet, this serves 2 people. That's why they require so much water. Okay, 2 cups. Wow, that's quite a bit. Luckily, I brought a lot of extra water on today's journey because it is going to be extremely hot out. Oh, interesting. They're calling for temperatures above 100, so it's kind of warm. 2 cups. There we go. And I'm thinking maybe just a little bit more. And I'm really not sure if you need to put a lot of water in these or just a little bit. So this is going to be quite the experiment for me. Let's go ahead and rehydrate a little bit. Oh! I went and picked up, finally broke down, bought me a GSI stainless steel cup. We'll talk a little bit about that here after I get this boiling water on the fire. Get in there. Come on now. Alright, yep, I'm using fire today. Let's come on down and throw this on the fire and get the water starting to boil. So I am a little bit on the hungry side. Okay, I'm going to have to position a couple rocks on here in order to have somewhere to put the pot. And I'm thinking probably not a bad idea for me to grab my gloves real quick. I just don't want to set myself on fire. Hang on a second. Here we go. I think what I'll do, I got one in there now, right over here somewhere, and see how that works out. Actually, probably move this over. Put that there. And let's throw our pot on there. And we're going to wait for that to come up to a boil. Now, let's talk a little bit about my channel. On my comments, if I don't get back to you immediately, please don't be offended. A lot of times I'm either out playing or working or mostly playing, so it takes me a little time to answer the comments. So I'm really not ignoring you. I'm just out playing. Okay. This should not take long at all with how hot it is today. So we're going to get this to a boil, and I'm going to go over here and let's start prepping the food. Okay, let's open this up for the first time and see what we got. And remember, pack your trash out. You see I got my little trash bag working here to take all my trash out that I've carried in today. And it looks like we got corn. Bacon bits. And potato. I don't really see any dry pack of any kind. That's kind of odd. There's a lot of potato flake in there. Huh. Interesting. Let's kind of odd, no dry pack. Okay, let's run and see how the fire's doing, if we're up to a roaring bubble yet. Come on over here. Yeah, we're pretty much getting there. I'm going to give it just a little bit longer. Let's kind of take a look around and see where we're at. I'm at my river location. And the vegetation has kind of grown quite up. Look where I come in at. We'll go up there in a little bit, kind of take a look around, and I'll show you what happened there. And the river is way down, because normally where I'm at right now, usually this whole area is underwater. So that's how low the river is, because we're in the middle of that massive drought. So vegetation. Can't talk today. Okay, I think we're probably ready to throw the water in there and start rehydrating. Probably should wear the gloves for this activity. I'm very prone in getting myself burnt. And way out here, not a good thing. Oh yeah, it's warm. See, I got some floaties in there. Okay, let's grab Mr. Spork and stir it up a bit. Where is that guy? That's not it. That's dinner. Oh, by the way, Shipyard Bob, if you're watching, I found another Mountain House product I haven't done a review on. It's noodles and chicken. Can you believe that? That's breakfast. And that's the trusty spork. Yeah, I've been eating the chicken with noodles all this time and totally forgot I had it. Okay, let's stir it up and see how long this is going to take to hydrate. It don't look half bad, to be straight up honest with you. I'm just going to leave the spork in there. We're going to need, wow, that's quite a long time, 13 minutes. So, grab the trusty cell and set it for 13 minutes. Yep, we're rolling. Okay, while that's rehydrating, let's take a little hike up here to the top of the ridge. And remember last time I filmed up here, I think I was doing a wrap, a Mountain House wrap. I can't remember which one it was. And I'll show you how much vegetation has grown over up there in the last, what, about 3 weeks? About 3 weeks. So come on up, let's go take a look. We're just gonna buzz over this. Be kind of careful, because it's kind of hard to see the ground with all this vegetation growing up. I'd really rather not find any snakes on the way up here. See, look how thick that is. See how grown over it is? In fact, the trail's pretty much the same way. I set up camp right in this area right here is where I made the fire and used my pellet stove. You can hardly see it. Interesting. Okay, let's go see how we're doing on time. Oh, I got my little shelter set up. You can see that. I didn't show that to you. Let's go take a look at it real quick. Here's my little emergency shelter, and I just went and cut down a couple tree limbs and used them for tent poles. Pretty neat, huh? And I just threw some spikes in the ground there and there to hold it up, put some rocks on top of it, and it's actually pretty darn sturdy. You know what, I think I'm gonna go grab my bucket and set us up a little eating area right here. Actually, that's, believe it or not, almost level. Okay. Here we have my GSI cup I just recently picked up. I found it on sale. Of course, you know, it fits on the bottom of the Nalgene water bottles and takes up less room in the pack. And I have, hang on one second, some melted power bars. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. A little Crystal Light beverage here. We're going to make us some instant tea. Get into my emergency water supply. It's good stuff. Don't spill. Throw that in there and just shake it up real quick, and we're going to have some instant lemon tea. And by then, we should be just about ready for lunch. Let's clean the pot out. See how this thing is doing. It's pretty darn thick. Thicked up quite nicely. See how we are on time. That worked out perfectly. Shut off. There you go. Okay, let's take a look and see what we got in the package. Looks like we have, if you can see it, 9 grams of fat, 0 trans fat, sodium 188, carbs are 45, so that's in a 2-person serving, 9 grams of sugar, and we got some vitamin C in there, some calcium and iron. But yet, I still don't see a protein count. Interesting. Really curious. If anybody knows what that is, if you would kind of leave that in the comments section. So let's go ahead and put some in the old pot here. It looks really thick. I think I might want to let that cool off a touch. Looks like it's definitely going to stick to your ribs. I'm making a freaking mess. Look at that. Whoa, hello. Hang on, let me grab that. Alright, we're good. Sorry about that. I apologize. That's my timer there. Tell me what, if it's when it's around noon or so. Okay. Looks extremely thick. You know what we need now? A little bit of tea. And it would appear the GSI cup holds, what do we got here? 16 ounces. Very nice. That'll be good for future reference. Okay, here we go. It's definitely extremely thick. Not bad. very edible. I kind of enjoy it. It's got a definitely not bland at all. It's got quite a bit of seasoning to it. I'm actually kind of happy with it. So I'm gonna have to say, hang on a second. Huh. I like it. So I'm gonna have to give it on a scale of a 1 to 10. I'm gonna give it about an 8.5. I was a little concerned that it didn't have the protein listing on the front of it. So 8.5 for, this is shepherd's pie potato stew with beef by Backpackers Pantries. Definitely 8.5. Not bad at all. Well, I'm going to eat my food and probably do a little bit of fishing, and I'm going to hide out here until dusk, and then I'm going to hike it back to the truck. So, any questions or anything you'd like to add to this, feel free to put in the comment section. And like always, thanks for watching. Oh, it's hot. That's good though. Say hi to everybody. Later, dude. Yeah, sure. And when you get to a computer, Google Bob 808 Night.